So, hallihallöchen und willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Folge Let's Play Star Trek 25th Anniversary Enhanced CD ROM Version. Ja, in der heutigen Folge müssen wir jetzt uns vor dem klingonischen Gericht hier einfinden, um für Quetzalcoatl zu sprechen.
So, Kirk, we finally meet. I had thought it would be in battle, but the universe holds many surprises.
There's nothing less appealing than a gloating Klingon, Vlick. Let's get this trial underway.
Okay.
Stick around, Vlick. There are more surprises awaiting you. Why does every Klingon tell me they expected to meet me in battle? You really have a one-track mind.
Ja, den finde ich gut. Wollen wir den nehmen? Ich nehme den jetzt einfach.
Be it. This begins the trial of the entity Quetzalcoatl, who is charged with impersonating a Klingon, stirring dissent, encouraging cowardice, and treason in the highest degree.
Those are serious charges, Vlick. Should he not be tried by a Klingon high court?
He has not demonstrated honor, Kirk. Only a proven warrior may be tried in high court. Principles of honor are not applicable to his defense.
I'm a warrior, Vlick. I hereby intervene for him and demand the honors and responsibilities of a warrior's trial.
Das klingt gut.
And this trial is a mockery for the entire galaxy to see. Oh, well, I'm afraid you're on your own, Quetzalcoatl. I'm a warrior, Vlick. I hereby intervene
Nehmen wir
for him
das.
and demand the
Das
honors
tut
and
den vielleicht ein bisschen
responsibilities of a
Respekt
warrior's trial.
abverlangen.
A Federation officer claiming the rights of a Klingon warrior. How dare you insult me, Kirk?
I've faced Klingons both in personal and ship-to-ship combat. Your own records will confirm this. If I'm not worthy of their honors, why didn't they kill me?
That oversight, Kirk, is easily rectified. You and your three companions may face the test that we set for the Defender. Then we shall see if you are as worthy as a Klingon.
I want your word of honor, Vlick, that Quetzalcoatl will not be harmed while we take these tests.
Very well. You have my word. Captain Calarax, transport them to the test of life.
Okay, das ist nicht so gut.
What is this place? Not much is known about Rakur, Ensign. This would appear to be some sort of a mining installation. That creature might be a native life form.
A test of courage? That is the Klingon way.
I somehow doubt that Vlick intends for us to survive this, whatever the outcome. We're the only thing that stands between him and the killing of Quetzalcoatl that he can justify.
Why should he worry about justification, Captain? He's a Klingon. Murder is as natural to them as breathing.
That's not true, Ensign. However, I suspect that Vlick's attack on Rakur exceeded his orders. He needs Quetzalcoatl as a scapegoat, and he needs a fair trial to avoid an inquiry of his own actions.
And our deaths will be the only way he can get it. Great.
So. Das heißt also, wir haben gar keine Chance so wirklich, diesen Test zu bestehen, denn wenn er ihn als Sündenbock will, warum soll er uns eine faire Chance geben, den Test zu bestehen?
This creature is composed of electrical fields. I would not recommend approaching it. A metal projectile might disrupt its fields and render it harmless. These wooden rods are support beams that were not placed. This rock has a high iron content.
Ah, sehr gut. Da habe ich noch eine Idee. Wenn das Eisen hat, Mr. Spock hat doch gesagt, dass das hier eine hohe Konzentration an Eisen hat. Und das hier wahrscheinlich irgendwelche Holzpaletten sind, wenn ich das so richtig verstanden habe. Oder? Genau, es sind Holzsachen. Dann würde ich einfach mal vorschlagen, wir nehmen den Phaser. Ich probiere es einfach mal. Wenn es klappt, klappt es. Wenn nie, dann nie. Dann müssen wir uns was anderes einfallen lassen. Geil!
You melt some of the rock.
Geil. So, jetzt nehmen wir das. Ich habe nämlich den Plan, Folgendes zu tun. Unsere kleine Holzlatte hier in das heiße Metall zu tauchen.
You coat the rod with molten iron. It hardens quickly.
Sehr gut. Und dann nehmen wir das hier und benutzen das mit dem Ding.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Nichts passiert. Geht's nicht? Doch, jetzt. Hey, geil.
I suspected, Captain, the creature is in stasis. It should awaken in 3.48 days.
I bet it'll be mad.
So, dann würde ich sagen, wir untersuchen mal die Tür mit unserem Tricorder.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Okay, was ist hier?
An
Ah,
entry coder for the door, keyed to a number sequence. The tricorder is unable to determine the code, but can scan the mechanism.
okay, da...
Nothing to report.
Der Tricorder kann also das nicht identifizieren.
An entry coder for the door, keyed to a number sequence. The tricorder is unable to determine the code, but can scan the mechanism.
Kann aber den Mechanismus scannen. Was machen wir denn da jetzt? Ich würde sagen, wir rufen erstmal die
Captain, there is a
Enterprise.
force field between us and the planet. We have your position at approximately 30 meters beneath the surface of Rakor, and what appears to be the ruins of an archaeological dig. Keep us informed. We'll help you all we can. We can analyze any data you gather through the main computer.
Uhura, prepare to receive a tricorder message. There is a door with an entry coder here. Try to analyze the circuits and let the main computer crack the code.
Scan complete. Main computer has the code. We also read an anomaly. Something else has tapped into the key code. Shall I analyze?
I want that door open.
Ich will nur diese Tür aufkriegen.
Affirmative,
Legen Sie
Uhura.
los, Uhura.
I want that door
Ich will nur diese Tür aufkriegen. Ich würde
Affirmative,
sagen,
Uhura.
wir lassen mal den Computer analysieren.
Sir, we have a secondary code that is nested in the Klingon program. Computer is unable to analyze its function. Shall we broadcast it to you when you activate the keypad?
Affirmative. Negative. Transmit the door entry code only. Affirmative.
Good luck, Captain.
Sehr gut. Ja. Können wir da jetzt das Nummernschloss aufmachen, oder? Nee. Gut.
An entry coder for the door, keyed to a number sequence. The tricorder is unable to determine the code, but
Na gut. Das hat, wie es aussieht, nichts gebracht. Probieren wir es nochmal. Enterprise.
Nothing else to report, Captain.
Oh oh. Ach Mist. So.
an entry coder for the door, keyed to an...
Nothing else to report.
Keine weiteren Vorkommnisse. Okay. Quaken wir mal mit den.
Captain, I have calculated the odds of surviving this at...
Shut up, Spock.
You've handled those Klingons well, sir. We've got them on the run now.
How could you do it, Jim? I spent hours trying to save his life, and you just gave him away.
So, kann man mit unseren Phasern vielleicht hier?
That's a phaser, not a...
The wall is resistant to phase.
Probieren wir es mal.
Jim, stop trying to shoot it.
Ja,
Jim,
Mensch.
are you mad?
Man kann doch mal probieren. So. Mr. Spock, vielleicht kannst du hier was tun. Hauptsache, der verreckt uns jetzt nie. Oh, wo sind wir denn hier?
What is this place?
This is not Klingon technology, Captain.
Even I can see that, you pointy-eared freak.
Gentlemen, I suggest we start trying to find out what this is. I have a feeling we've come someplace Flick wasn't expecting us to go.
So, dann nehmen wir mal unseren Tricorder.
Your tricorder's recording functions are working, but it does not...
Nothing to report. Nothing to report, Captain. Captain, it seems to be some sort of interface device, but I do not know how to activate it.
Okay, er weiß nicht, wie man ihn aktiviert. Vielleicht auch nochmal mit der Enterprise
Your
reden?
communicator is not working.
Na toll. Kann man hier irgendwas... Oh, das kann man einsammeln. Das kann man einsammeln! Alles meins.
You fail to obtain any... You fail to obtain anything.
Man kann ja alles einsammeln, das mache ich jetzt. Aber da ich das Spiel schon ein bisschen kenne, werde wahrscheinlich, bevor ich die Dinger hier irgendwie in irgendeiner Art und Weise ausprobiere, erstmal den hier machen. Ich weiß, das ist die Pussy-Variante, aber ich gehe hier kein Risiko ein. So. Ich denke mal, wir müssen die bestimmt in die Öffnungen hier legen. Ich wette, das ist so eindeutig. Das ist einfach Adventure-Logik, dass man da wirklich das Zeug, was man hier findet, in die Öffnungen legt. Vielleicht müssen wir da noch vielleicht mussten wir noch eine Reihenfolge oder sowas feststellen. Ich weiß es nicht.
Nothing happens.
This is Bialbi, High Mentalic of Rakur. For defense, use the light of war. For information, use my light. For transportation, use the light of travel. Sequences are keyed by combinations of crystals. Integrator now active.
Okay. Was ist jetzt passiert?
Nothing to report, Captain.
Ist hier drüben irgendwas passiert?
Captain, it seems to be some sort of interface device, but
Okay. Gehen wir mal hier rüber. Also hier haben wir irgendwas aktiviert, also jetzt gehen wir erstmal hier rüber. Können wir mit dem reden?
You get no response.
This is Bialbi, the most advanced life form on this world. Thank you for informing us of the situation. It shall be resolved.
Ja?
Admiral Vlicht, this is the defensive system of Rakur. You have engaged in genocidal activities on this world. Have you anything to say before your sentence is passed?
Kirk! This is your doing!
No, Admiral, it is not. But that will suffice as a final public statement. The sentence is banishment to you and all members of your crew who were involved in this action.
You have no right to try me!
I have as much right as you to conduct trials on this planet. You showed no justice to your victim. The penalty for injustice is death.
Kirk!
Hoist on your own petard, eh,
Ah.
Vlicht? Do you want me to help you? You tried to send me to my death. Now you can rot as you get what you deserve.
Okay, dann wird er wahrscheinlich drauf gehen. Das wollen wir aber nie.
If I have your word that Quetzalcoatl goes free, I'm willing to intervene to save you.
Okay, machen wir es so. Das ist eigentlich eine coole Antwort. Machen wir es so.
Agreed.
A life for a life is a just bargain. But his crimes are beyond count.
I do not see what can be served by more killing.
Idealism, an advanced concept. Naive, perhaps, but charming in its simplicity. Admiral Vlicht, the entity Quetzalcoatl shall be set free. If you ever return to this sector, the sentence shall be carried out. No Klingon vessel may ever return to this world.
Very well. I agree to your terms.
As for you, Captain, you may return. I find your social development most pleasing.
I fear that politics will make it impossible. Your planet is in Klingon space, but I don't understand why the Klingons never detected you.
Their archaeological digs did come close, Captain, but I am very elusive. I waited and monitored the situation and chose to reveal myself to you. Now you may go. Heed my warning, Vlicht. I shall not be merciful a second time.
Okay. Da sind wir wieder an Bord der Enterprise. Zusammen mit Quetzalcoatl. Und wir fliegen wieder weg.
Klingon ship leaving the area.
We will be setting course for Digifal. It's the closest thing to a home that Quetzalcoatl has.
it would appear everything worked out for the best.
Except for the people of Rakur, Mr. Spock. Except for the dead.
Okay. Und wir zurück.
We had read your report on the problems at Rakur and evaluate your performance at 90%. You and your crew received 3 commendation points. The top brass at Starfleet are impressed. Outstanding work, Jim.
Sehr gut. Hey, das ist doch super.
That old devil moon.
Ah ja, der alte teuflische Mond.
Message from Starfleet, sir.
On screen, Lieutenant.
The Enterprise will proceed to the Alpha Proxima system. While the indigenous race on Proxima 3 has not reached a technological level commensurate with entering the Federation, and therefore under the protection of the Prime Directive of non-interference, we do maintain a discrete monitoring satellite. It has picked up activity from an asteroid in an elliptical orbit. You are to investigate without interfering with life on the planet.
According to the library computer, the Alpha Proxima system has 5 planets and an asteroid belt. A large asteroid is heading towards the inner planets and should pass close by Proxima 3. It passes through the interior of the system once every 200 years. The people of Proxima 3 call it Scythe, the same name as their god of war.
God of War, Mr. Spock? Isn't that a bit surprising from a people whose technology matches 20th century Earth?
Considering the level of warfare during that century, I'm surprised that it is Earth that did not have a god of war. In any case, about a millennium ago, Proxima 3 suffered a globally devastating war.
Blew themselves back to the Stone Age, Mr. Spock?
Late Bronze Age, Ensign. They rebuilt their world in half the time it had taken to get there originally. But the Armageddon was mythologized as a battle between the Soths and Lucas. In that war, the planet was raised, and all the gods died except Scythe. He had rained fury down upon the world, then went off on a long dance of victory. His return is a time for worldwide soul-searching and atonement.
And Scythe returns and our monitoring station picks up activity.
It would seem that we should proceed to Alpha Proxima and scan Scythe.
Okay, dann fliegen wir nach Alpha Proxima. Aber das machen wir erst in der nächsten Folge und ich sage Tschüss, bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.